Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, welcome. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, that way you won't miss any of the awesomeness that happens right here. We had so much fun on the last first impressions video that I decided to do another one, so that's exactly what's happening in this video. I'm going to be creating this look using some products that I'm using for the first time, so not everything is new, but I think quite a number of them are. So if you'd like to see how I created this purple smoky awesomeness, keep watching. So here's a closer look at the sparkly purple smoky eye. I paired it with pale pink lips. Let's get started. So first thing I did was prime my face, and here I'm applying Le Crème Concentré Moisturizer all over my face. Then I applied some mattifying primer just on my T-zone. And now we're going right in with my highlight. So my first highlight is Dream Matte Mousse from Maybelline. Now this foundation isn't new to me. I've used it before, but this is a new shade that I purchased for a highlight. However, it still isn't as light as I would want it to be. So I applied it to the center of my face, blended out the edges, and then now I'm going in with my foundation, my own shade. This is Vision Cream Cover by Danessa Myricks. This is the first time I'm using it. Can you see the coverage I am getting with this foundation? It's so amazing. I've never gotten this much coverage before. It does have a really strong scent though. It smells very floral. So if you don't like products with strong fragrances, you may not like this. I did my entire face with one pump, guys. I've never done that before, but one pump of foundation and my entire face was covered with extra. I went in with another highlight because the first one wasn't quite as bright as I wanted it to be. So this is some cream foundation from AJ Crimson, and I'm just tapping that on to the center of my face again, but I'm keeping it closer to the center. So for instance, under my eyes, closer to my eyes, I didn't blend it down as far as I blended the first one, and the same thing everywhere else. So I blend that in, and then I set the highlight with No Color Powder from RCMA. You already know this is my go-to at the moment. Just blended all the creams because almost everything on my face is cream or cream-like, so I'm really pressing in to mattify. And then I put some under my cheekbones as well to just kind of set off my contour a bit. My first contour is the contour palette from Black Radiance. It's nice and warm. This is a dark one. It's nice and warm and a good contour, but again, it's not as dark as I would love it to be. So I went back in with a darker powder. This one is from Bariats, and I'm applying this closer to my hairline, and so it goes from the darker one to the light one and then to my own shade. Now I'm dusting off all the excess No Color Powder, and then I'm going over the middle point with Matte Definition Powder from Black Ops, so at the point where my highlight meets my contour. Now I'm applying some securities. It's just some extra No Color Powder under my eyes because I am going to be using loose pigments in this video. I filled in my brows with the Ultimate Brow Definer from Shomya. This is a brand new release. It was probably released, I think, maybe a couple of weeks ago. Then I went over the tail and the very base of my brow with stroked liquid liner from Absolute New York. My transition color is Ada from Juvia's Place. It's from the Masquerade palette. Ada is a warm brown. It's an almost orange brown, and I'm just applying that loosely in my crease area. Then I switched to a crease brush to apply the legendary number 92 from Makeup Forever in my crease. I started out with a smaller crease brush, but then I switched to this blending brush from Zoeva. I just felt like it was doing more for me than the little brush. So with that, I built my crease, and then I applied some eyeshadow base all over my lids. This is the base from NYX, and onto that, I'm now tapping on some Nye eyeshadow. This is Amethyst from the Lumiere palette. And then I blended the crease. Finally, it's time for some sparkle. This is Her Majesty Diamond Pot from Shomya. I applied it first with a wet brush with some mixing medium, and onto that I pressed on some more pigment with a dry brush. This just gives me the best color payoff, the most sparkle, and it also helps me reduce fallout. And then I blended the crease as well. In my inner corner, I applied Giza from the Masquerade palette as well, and just gently blended that into my lid color. And that's it for my shadows. I highlighted my brow bone with Giza again and blended that into my crease and transition colors. I lined my upper lash line with Epic ink from NYX, and I'm going to draw a bit of a wing. This is a dramatic look, okay? So yes, I have my wing in place. I always do this gradually, especially if you're new to a winged liner. Start small and then build. My lashes are Anita lashes from Wholesale Lashes NG. Very, I think long is the word I would say. Very long. They're still quite sparse and almost fluttery, but they are pretty dramatic, as you can see, because they're very, very long, but gorgeous. So beautiful. Next up, another one from Shomya, and this is the retractable jet black pencil. This pencil is so black, guys, so black. Next, I whisk away all the security and extra powders that I put on, and my eyes are done. So I'm lining my lips now with a 3-in-1 pencil from Black Up. This is a dark brown shade. I believe it's number 3 maybe. So I use this to line my lips, blended it in a bit, and then I'm going to fill in my lip with Infallible paint from L'Oreal, and this one is in Spicy Blush. Just blend that into the lip liner. Looks really pretty, this one. I like this shade. Over that, I applied some Shine Gloss from Color Sensation Shine Gloss from Maybelline. Smack, blend everything together. And that's it. The look is complete. Sparkly purple, smoky awesomeness with really, really long, thick white lashes and soft pink lips. Love it. Quick run through of all the products that I use for the first time here and what I think. First off would have to be the foundation. The foundation I used all over my face as in my own shade. Vision Cream Cover by Danessa Myricks. This foundation is without a doubt the fullest coverage I have ever achieved from a liquid foundation, and it works like a cream, so it gives you coverage and it doesn't dry down. Most liquid foundations dry down. I didn't notice it drying down or setting until I actually set it with powder, which made it really easy and nice to blend. To me, it's definitely more than medium cover. So if full coverage isn't your thing, you're not going to like this. So just move on to the left. To the left. I got the left. Okay, great. Sisters that like full coverage, like me, come forward. Yeah. You want to try this dude out. A little goes a long way. I did my entire face with one pump, guys. One pump. Did my entire face. One pump. A little bit worried because it does function like a cream. I'm a bit worried it might wear like a cream, so it might like get oily really quickly, and I have oily skin, so I did check the time, so I'll let you know when I became so oily I'm frying plantain on my face. The first highlight I used in this video was Dream Matte Mousse by Maybelline. Now, it's not my first time using Dream Matte Mousse. I've used it before, but I purchased a new shade. This was Nutmeg. I purchased it so I could use it as a highlight, but it's still not the right shade. It did highlight, but it's a very soft highlight, and I generally want a highlight that is stronger than that. Nice foundation. I do like the foundation. I've used it before and I love it, but still looking for the perfect highlight shade. Nutmeg wasn't it. I guess I have to go lighter. Now the Shomya products. There are a ton of Shomya new releases in this video. The pigment I used, the loose pigment I used was from Shomya. My brow pencil is from Shomya, and my black pencil is from Shomya as well. Full disclosure, most of the Shomya products I use in this video were given to me. I didn't purchase them. Most of them I'll explain to you a little later. So first off, the brow pencil, the ultimate eyebrow pencil. Now this, of all the products I received, is my least favorite. It's a nice brown, it's a nice soft pencil. It's that kind of universal kind of shade of brown that you could use with a really light hand on lighter people and then use regularly on dark people. My only problem with the brow pencil, however, is that it is quite soft. It's softer than I would have liked. It also has this little brush thingy on the side, but I generally don't do brows with brushes like this. I prefer a spoolie. The under eye pencil I really like. It's a nice enough consistency. It's soft enough to glide on without tugging at your eye, but it's hard enough that you can layer it, and I think it will do really well long wear. It's also very black, okay? The intense blackness of the pencil, as you can see, cannot be disputed. It's very dark, very, very dark. The star of the entire look will have to be the diamond pots. Diamond pots are a cross between glitter and a loose eyeshadow pigment. So they're really glittery, really shiny, really unique shades, and they come in little pots like this, 3 grams. Explanation I promised you earlier. So Elaine gave me 2 of these, a gold shade and a greenish gold shade. I swatched them, fell in love, and I have since purchased 6 more. One of the 6 is the one I'm wearing today, which is the purple shade called Her Majesty. So that's what I meant by I didn't purchase all of them. Now my lashes, these guys are from the Lash Wholesale company. They do different kinds of lashes. These ones are MINK lashes. If you're looking for MINK lashes on a budget, these I believe cost 2,500 naira, which is really cheap for MINK lashes. However, I compared them to my Liga Lychee MINK lashes, and these have a little bit more of shine to them. For the price I paid for these are really, really nice. This style is called Anita. They are really long, so if you want to take flight, they will do really well. This is L'Oreal Infallible Paint Spicy Blush. It went on really nice. It was nice to blend, and I did wear lip gloss over it, so I can't tell you how well it wears. I do like the color. The gloss I'm also wearing for the first time, and this is from Maybelline New York Color Sensation. This I purchased at the Lagos Makeup Fair from Auntie B's stand. She was really excited about them. She had a bunch of nudie pinky colors, and so I purchased this as per her recommendation, and I quite like it. I like the way it looks on this. However, I don't know how it wears. That's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. Definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. Would you rock this look? Would you? Is it too much? The lashes made it too much? Or the shine? If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button on the screen and check out our other videos as well. Catch you on the next one.